We're back, guys. More Wuthering Waves. I know I did say I was going to stream Zenless when the anniversary dropped, which I still will, but I kind of want to finish up Wuthering Waves and get kind of caught up on Wuthering Waves first, before we do the new story quest for Zenless. So, probably next stream I do will be our Zenless stream. For that. Plus, we're getting to the good part. We're starting to get into the good stuff. We're finally meeting the head leader person of the order, whatever church thing. We fought Prevlona. Well, I say fought Prevlona in quotations. We didn't actually fight her. No, we fought a puppet that she was controlling, but anyway. And that's basically where we're at.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light.
So that's basically where we're at. We're meeting the guy in charge of the church, in charge of the order.
Sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the
Yep, the Primus. That was it. Primus.
Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg you, please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city. All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my word. You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to. However, due to the dark tide 2 decades ago, if you wish to meet them, I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns. Fleur-de-Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide.
Yep. About right.
Sacrificed herself.
I don't believe that, though.
She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
See, you're lying to me already.
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Renacita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds.
Alright. Let's continue on. You were saying.
That tragic past left deep scars. And with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the dark tide's surge 20 years ago.
Okay.
The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing him. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse them. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One.
See, I don't believe
By
that,
their
though.
will, therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Jin Shi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words are without deceit.
See, they are not, though. Quit lying.
I see in your eyes that you
Quit
have walked
lying.
further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, the dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
So, Fleur-de-Lis isn't the maiden. Then it would be Cardathea, I believe, right?
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy.
So wait,
Her actions were intended to plunge this
if
city
Fleur-de-Lis is the
chaos.
resonator of the Threnodian, and Cardathea is the resonator of the Sentinel, how do they end up fusing and sharing a body? Explain that one to me. I am very intrigued.
This is
I am
the
very
truth
intrigued now.
witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian.
This doesn't make sense, though. This does not make sense, though, in the slightest. How can a Threnodian and a...
How can that
Sentinel
be?
exist in the
That blessed
same...
maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of below? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They would have mixed up their own... now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian? Well, probably won't get any more answers for...
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Something
Probably
tells me
terrifies
this
them too
carnival
much.
is just the beginning. There's more ahead.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in...
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I?
Yeah, why are you still here? I thought you left.
The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles. The possibility of the second
I
resonance
think I know who
awakening
this
is now a
is.
certainty.
This will be like the
So
fourth
we
time
just
we've
need
seen
to
him.
see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel, or both? If so, oh, a resonator
That's
capable
true.
of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends.
She wields both, though. That should be impossible. Someone shouldn't be able to wield powers that are the polar opposite of each other. That makes zero fucking sense. Like, someone make it make sense, please. Because you would think that the powers would destroy them if that was the case.
Christophoro, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge.
See, I don't think he's with Provona, though.
Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Deep
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theatre. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity, to pursue a spark of divine grace. Even the most pristine cadence of death pales.
Okay, so we know Cristofaro is involved. Cristofaro involved with Provona somehow. I don't think he's a member of the Fraxidus, but who the heck knows at this point?
Their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they... I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
perhaps.
I'm actually wondering if Provona is going to be a playable character at some point.
From Huang Long to Rinasita, she has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, she will walk the path that destiny. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence. And what awaits at the end is, before the tides of fate, humble servants.
Yeah, okay, this is getting very interesting. That would be incense.
Hello? Do you mind dropping by the strip?
Let's see what we got. Wait, no, what? Wait, why that? Okay, never mind. We're good. Wait, hold on. Okay, so they don't have the outfits yet. Yeah, give me one of those. I'll pick one of those for now. Alright. Let's continue on with the main story. I cannot get sidetracked. I cannot get sidetracked.
You there, Abster?
What's up?
It's taking longer for...
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Okay,
Didn't
what
the
is it?
Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky?
They did say they were locked up
How
in a
about I
tower in the
just
sky.
fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In
That
the
is
shape
fair.
you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on. It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet.
So where are we going? I might have to call it quits here, by the way. My stream's starting to act up again. Sakona, I think is her name. Is that who we just ran into?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you? Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you. I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led... Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Fair enough.
It's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. The more details, the better. Even the smallest... Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Oh, we get a bard. We get a song. We get a bard song. Let's go.
Now then, Rover. Time for you.
Back to the past we go.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past?
Laureate. Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special...
So wait, she's actually here right now.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
Yeah, how do you not know? Haven't you been around for like centuries or decades at this point?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis.
You possess both, don't you?
I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart. Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
Alright, this is getting more interesting. How does
Yes.
Cardathia not know who she is? Like, how did she lose her memory? What is it with memory loss in this game?
No, there is little that
Almost
remains
every
of my
character we've
resonance
encountered
powers.
has some sort of memory loss about who we are. Or themselves, rather. Or both.
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center
There's that word again,
stands
the
a tower,
sonorosphere.
its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
Yeah, how do you know that?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou, so it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's...
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
So many
After all,
unknowns
that
still.
unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her power. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
Ugh. I'm so tired.
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Let's break it open. It makes sense.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be...
You said no one can get in. Has anyone?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if
So
searching for
you're
a way
basically
inside.
trapped and sealed away.
Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
It's not Lorelei, is it? Or whatever her name is? The one that we fought before?
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Oh no, Cantarella. It's gotta be Cantarella. That's who she must be referring to, Cantarella.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
It has to be Cantarella
Something
then.
tells me you will keep your promise.
Because as soon as she said jellyfish, I was like, wait a minute. Who do we know that has a thing for fucking jellyfish or whatever? It's connected to jellyfish. Cantarella.
No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Well, we definitely found some answers.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache? Tingling? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really...
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Wow, okay, she feels so sad now. So disappointed.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected development. The girl, is she friend or foe? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song. I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta.
And with
My name
The Phasalia? Why does she...
and with that, I think we're gonna end it here.
Tell her I accept the invitation.
I will
Yeah, we're gonna end it here.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. She's just as unpredictable as I suppose you would. She's known. I've heard quite a few rumors. I have Shadow of the Ancient. Hello. So, ready to dive right in? Well, their lineage even word is. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. Others say
Yeah, it has to be
she's a
Cantarella,
master
probably.
in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to a term. If you're set on meeting
Yeah,
her,
so the head of Phasalia is
extra
probably
careful
going to be
if I were you.
The way
Cantarella.
she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of... Can't rule out the possibility that they're this...
But yeah, okay, so they're talking about Cantarella being the head of the Phasalias. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. And I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Before my stream decides it wants to crash again.